Welcome back to Grobulus, the RP PvP North American server. You probably know my name, so yeah, my character's name, same name. Alright, we're in Undercity, we're in the Apothecarium. My volume's a little bit loud. We are turning in the Elixir of Agony quest here. I was going to click through it, turn that in, and we get 1100, 1200 experience almost. Then we bring this, oh yeah, that's right, Strong Trolls, but Blood Potion and some Scales back here. Okay, I remember this. And we have a Razorfin Crawl quest that I think I'm going to abandon this Allegiance to the Old Gods quest. Make some space. Okay, so you might be wondering why we're in Undercity. If you watched last episode, you remember I mentioned I was going to turn in some quests. That was the one here. We turned it in, easy enough. And a couple things have happened since last episode. I was in Orgrimmar, and on the way over here, we picked up some gear, right? And I got that dagger, you might recall, at the end of the episode, the sliver blade. Oh, I've been calling it the silver blade. It's a sliver blade. Well, while I was over there, someone announced in general chat Orgrimmar that they were going to drop the Onyxia head turn-in. So I hung out for a few minutes, and I got this. So increased critical chance of spells by 10%, melee and ranged attacks by 5%, and 140 attack power. It's a huge DPS upgrade. It's a massive DPS upgrade. It's a really cool thing to pick up, and it lasts for 2 hours, but it disappears if you die. So we're going to avoid doing that. So that's really nice, though. I'm excited about that. I got a little buff. And then I was going to head back to Hillsbred. But what ended up happening is someone in like World Chat mentioned they were looking for a group for Scarlet Monastery Graveyard. And I was like, that sounds fun. I mean, I've been wanting to do Graveyard. It was on my list from a couple episodes back I said I might want to do. So we're going to do Scarlet Monastery Graveyard today, hopefully. We might try Library. We actually have a group. Oh, that's a 28 Druid. That's a really low-level Druid. That's not going to work. We could probably do Library. Zuda's is spec'd and geared for tanking, so Zuda said that they want to tank. And I'm kind of like, but I'm higher level and spec'd for tanking and also have gear for tanking, but they claim that they want to tank, which is fine. They're organizing it, so whatever. We'll let it happen. I'm sure it's fine. But, honestly, Zuda should be DPSing and I should be tanking. I mean, in my opinion, I'd much rather have a higher level tank tanking. The mobs in there are like 29 to 33, I think. Those high level mobs, it might be 32, but I think those high level mobs, there's like really very little chance that Zuda's going to get a lot of hits to land. But again, we'll see what happens. It should be fine. And we're not going to wipe. I think we'll be totally fine. It's just, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I did set my Hearthstone back to Orgrimmar finally, so we do have a better Hearth location than Ashenvale, which is, we've out-leveled that zone, it's no point. Yeah, so we do have a quest for Scarlet Monastery, but it's actually in the library. I really want to do it, though, soon, because the shield is insane. It's a, like, 10,050 armor, 17 block. So it's 400 armor more than we have. A little more block. And the stats are pretty good. 8 spirit, 3 stamina. So this is exactly the same shield, right? If I got this, it's identical, except it's more armor and more block, and I lose frost resistance, which doesn't really matter. Or I get the Vile Protector. Same armor, same block, but it has 4 strength. So I lose 8 spirit, 3 stamina, gain 4 strength, and when struck in combat, a 1% chance to deal 100 to 175 shadow damage to the attacker. That seems pretty good to me. I kind of think that's more fun, if anything, and so I'm tempted to go with that. If I get this quest done eventually, which requires me doing a different wing than what we're doing here. But I'd be up for trying Library after this. We need a... Honestly, if Zuda was like 30 to 33, I'd feel pretty good about doing a Library, but I think as a 28 Druid, Libraries is not going to happen with Zuda. Not as a tank anyway, I don't think it's a good idea. I will say I think it's doable. I don't think it's impossible with 32 tank to do a library, or 28 tank to do a library. Just seems like a bad idea. Like, why would you want to, like, just go level a little bit more and just come back and then we're good to go. But for graveyard, we're fine. This is fine. I'm just talking about if we wanted to do a library instead. Mm-hmm. 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 Let's do this. Graveyard is, I believe, this one. It's been a while, but I think this is correct. Okay, we are in. Cool. Let's do that. What is this? What was here? What was that? There might have been a quest item. Unclear. Mage water, please. This will be quite fun. I'm looking forward to this. I think this is genuinely going to be not too difficult. Open and trade. And I guess I'll do this. Sure. And probably Strength of Earth Totem seems a little more... Oh, actually, with this group again... should be good. Thank you. Should be pretty good with this group. I have a lot of DPS. A lot of DPS, I think, at this point. So, oh, I forgot to mention. So the Sliver Blade, you might notice it has +3 weapon damage and has really slight glow to it. I just like asked in general chat, or trade chat, Orgrimmar, if there's anything anyone could enchant with it. Someone had Beast Slaying for pretty cheap, but I spent about 70 silver on materials plus tip to get this enchanted. 3 damage is pretty nice on the dagger that's got a range right around like 32 average or 34 average. I think that's pretty solid and was worth it. Oh, someone wanted me. That was fun. I'm going to avoid Earth Shocking as much as I can. Hey, is it same one from last episode? I'm trying to avoid Earth Shocking, because I'm not trying to pull aggro, right? I'm just DPS. I just be attacking mobs from behind, and yeah. I need to get a DPS meter just for these moments. Alright, what are we pulling? What are we pulling, big guy? Is Panda Cub here? Yeah, he's over there. Sleeping on the job. As Panda Cubs tend to do. I do have a quest slot open here. Any quests for Graveyard? Just this one that we can pick up in here, right? Sheep debt. Okay. Time to kill the torturer. I was like, why do I have aggro? It's because Zuda's in cat form. Okay, we're just inside. I feel like I have a hair on my lips. You ever get that feeling that you just think you have like something on you? It's not a fun feeling. Alright, a little bit of a heal for me. Let's drop another totem down. Sure. I guess I kind of want my Fire Nova totem. That sounds fun. Like, why not? I don't know. Maybe actually, you know, be better than that is not Stone Claw. That's not what I want. Ooh. 4 agility, 5 intellect. That sounds fun. Let's interrupt that. Am I line of sighting him? No. I was like, am I line of sighting him there? I don't think so. For agility, who's needing on that? That's a good druid one. I'll pass that. Alright, what was I doing? I got a little distracted there. What I'm looking for... Where's my other totems? That's the one, magma totem. I need to have like a totem column here, just like totems that I don't use often but want to swap in sometimes. That's what I need to be doing. Okay.
Tell me everything.
Ooh. Good voice acting there. Let's drop the totems again. Bear needs a heal. How do I get aggro? Come on. I shouldn't have had aggro on that. Bear tank needs to get aggro better. I don't know how I pulled aggro on that mob. I guess I did hit him a bit, but I still am a little bit confused.
I'll rip the secrets from your flesh.
This guy's creepy. Like, seriously. Ugh. Bloody brass knuckles. Is that a fist weapon? That's cool. He's not a real boss, so like, I'm not surprised he doesn't have anything for us. Any loot? Someone's asking, like, no loot? But what quest did we just pick up? Vorl's Revenge. Return Vorl's Ring. Yeah. This is a tough one. I probably can't do it solo, but it's good to grab it. I'm gonna share this quest with these people. Not sure if they have it yet. I think Zalt is healing. So I'm gonna try to heal. If he said he fell asleep, so I just figured I'd try to heal him a bit. Yeah, graveyard's pretty easy, so we're kind of blowing through it. I'd say we pulled. What? Hold on. Roll chest. Oh, locked. Boo. Let's get our totems down. We don't have a skull target, so I don't know who I'm hitting here, but that's fine. Locked chests are really a bummer, you know? It's like, come on. Why you gotta do that, Blizzard? Alright, up we go, up we go. Sure. One sec. Yeah, I want a tank. Rock Biter. What am I looking for here? I do? One of these. I can barely hit these. Yeah, I know. I was surprised. Surprised when you said you wanted to tank. Yeah. No big deal, though. It's really no big deal. Worked out fine. Oh, we resisted, though. Yuck. Lots of resists. Nasty. Okay, I think I've got aggro on this one. Oh, interrupt that. Oh, I can't interrupt that, can I? Apparently. Interesting. I thought that was interruptible, but nope. Let's go this way. Pull this guy. Got Mana Spring Totem going. Arcane Intellect is so nice in this. Like an extra 15 times 15 mana. Solid. It'll add up a lot. I want to stay kind of in range of our Mana Tide Totem. Mana Spring Totem. Mana Spring's the same as Mana Tide, is it? I don't know what I'm thinking of when I say Mana Tide. Alright, what are we clearing in here? Any other mobs? Nope, nope. Alright, pull this guy. Yeah, so as the tank, people gotta have to do what have to follow me around, I guess. So I plan to clear these sides because I kind of like the experience, you know. Like I don't see any reason not to. Got nothing else we have to do here. It's a pretty easy instance, only like 2 bosses. So I just I don't know, I prefer to... y'all did not... he did not focus your targets well. But I prefer, as much as possible, clearing this instance, more or less, because it's just kind of worth it to me. There's really no point in not clearing most of it. Let's drink. Drinking real fast. 10-sec break. Yeah, 10 seconds or so will be fine. Let's just hit 28 on the timer down there, and then we can keep moving. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Scratch that. Aggro. Alright, we'll kill this guy. Okay. Is there anything super exciting? I'm looking for chests. A lot of times there's like treasure chests on the sides here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's pull both these guys. Oh, oh. Let me whack this one too. Alright, I think I've got a pretty firm hold. Congrats. Someone just leveled. That's exciting. Let's, didn't mean I loot that. I hate when I accidentally loot stuff. Is that any good for me? No, it's mail. Nope, definitely not. Alright, well done. I'm just kind of looking for a treasure chest. I don't think there's any over there. Let's do this. Oh, come on. Rare spawn? Where's the rare spawn at? Oh, it's way over there, okay. Fallen Champion, cool. I've seen him before. I don't think I ever got anything good from him. Let's clear to him. But yeah, getting the rare spawn here is nice. It's easy to find too. I think you can slash target him from the entrance. I think. Yeah, so it's worth killing him if you can. You can even like reset the instance a few times if you want. He's not amazing for drops, but probably worth doing if you see him. Like probably if you're gonna do like one run to zone in out a few times and grab him, I think it's worth it. It helps me. It's that or grounding. Morbid Dawn. That's sweet. What does it look like? Looks okay. Pretty good stats. 10 strength, 15 stamina, 2-hander. That seems good. Yeah, but I'm using Rock Biter for the aggro. Let's do this. Am I wrong? I thought Windfury Totem doesn't stack with Rock Biter. Oh, never mind. Just got Windfury Totem this level, so haven't tested much. Well, I guess no Windfury Totem then. I guess Grounding Totem is better. Oh, that's good to know. Look at these guys, super helpful. Grounding Totem's really not much better though, but it is way cheap, so maybe. I didn't realize that. Well, now I know. I probably should have known that about the rogue's poison from a long time ago. I probably did know that, but I've not played a rogue in a long time. Okay, well. I'll take this though. Booyah. Quick, whoa. Why do we, that's okay. These are non-elites, so not a big deal. Sweet. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here that casts spells, though. Like, I'm thinking about Grounding Totem. It's probably also a waste. I mean, maybe even more so than the Windfury Totem. I'm down for 1, maybe 2 more of these. Yeah, I'll probably do 1 or 2 more. So, yeah, we could probably, it's probably worth it. Do a few of them. Yeah, so it's fun. So we got a little group here. We're gonna do some a few graveyards this episode. I think probably get through 1 or 2 more. Probably do 2 more. I don't really like grinding out dungeons heavily. I find them a little repetitive, and I prefer open world questing. I strongly prefer questing. I like the kind of the thrill of getting ganked, I guess. But I just like actually just seeing things a bit more. The drops in here aren't amazing. Thelnos, I think, drops some good stuff, but I don't know if it's anything that I am strongly interested in, to be honest. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, so I just don't love doing dungeon runs a bunch. I find them a little boring. Like I tried a little bit on a lower Blackrock Spire melee cleave group. It was a good experience. I think I did 2 hours and probably got around 50,000 experience an hour at like level 54, 55. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But it wasn't amazing either. Like it was good experience. It was actually a very good experience. So there's no denying that this experience was good. I just found it a little bit boring in some way, and I had other things I preferred to do with my time, which is open world questing, which is more fun to me. So I don't really want to run this forever. But a few more sounds nice. It's kind of a way to break up the open world questing a bit. Let's drink real quick. Oh, nope. You guys are pulling. Grounding totem is go. That was kind of funny. I don't think we meant to pull that. That's okay. I certainly didn't mean to pull that. We got plenty of mana, so it should be fine if they will keep me healed up. Yeah. He's killing my totems. Sad. I like those totems. But they did their job. They kept some damage off me. Can't complain. Alright, Thalmos down. Blood Mantle. 8 intellect, 4 spirit. Is that an upgrade compared to our heal shoulder? Do I have a healing set of shoulders? If everyone's agreed on that, 8 intellect, 4 spirit. I think gonna need for my healing set. I don't think anyone else needs this. Not a major upgrade, but it's fine. I guess no one else needed it. Cool. I thought someone else might have needed on it, so I didn't want to steal it from them. Because I feel bad taking stuff when I'm not. That's my like off spec, right? Like I'm not traditionally healing in instances. I kind of prefer to. I'm lazy. I'm on a swiftness potion. I kind of prefer to tank or DPS even. So it just feels a little bit lame to take stuff like that. I've talked about this a lot in dungeons that on this character. It just feels bad to take something that I'm not going to be using constantly. And I've got these nice ones here that I like a lot. 5 agility, 16. Yeah, I like the one I've got a lot. This one is not bad though for healing gear. Definitely. Okay. Almost out. Almost out. Sorry. Sorry, group. I'm a little slow. Okay. Hopefully that works. I don't know if it counts you as out the moment you jump through the portal, or the moment you port out. You know, like once you've loaded on the other side. Is that where it starts? I don't know. Unclear. I've never really played around with it much. What I should be using is more of my coarse dynamite. Just because I don't know what else I'm going to do with it. That's fine. I think I've got aggro on this guy pretty well. Yeah, it's pretty good experience. I mean, we've got some rested XP to burn through still, so just killing mobs is nice. It's just, I don't know. I really do go back and forth on it, but I don't go back and forth. I'm pretty determined and pretty convinced in that I don't enjoy this as much as I enjoy open world leveling. But this is not awful. Guess I should use my skull markings a little bit more. Okay. Last episode I was talking a bit about holiday stuff in my lab and things, and I wonder if a lot of, like, it seems like most places do some sort of holiday thing if they're smaller places, but, you know, if you think of something like, I worked at Walmart, and I worked at a grocery store chain, like a pretty big chain, and they didn't really do anything for the holidays that really involved us. It was just too many people, I think. I think it was just too many people for them to organize anything reasonably. Oh, I need to use chain lightning to pull. What am I doing? Yeah. It's chain lightning time. I need to fix that. So where is chain lightning on my hotbar? Let's swap these around. It's much better. Let's pull that guy's aggro back. Oh wow, he still has aggro. That's fine, okay. It's like, how did he still... The mage really pulled some aggro there. Alright. Almost done. I think we're okay. Yeah. This guy hits pretty hard, to be honest. He's taking me down pretty good. Kind of low on mana here. I'm gonna drink. I guess we can't both have Strength of Earth up, so maybe I should do Stone Skin if he's dropping Strength of Earth. I've never seen a poker. Me either. I've never seen it from them. Chest. 69. And that's winning. Who else is gonna roll? Zent, Zalt, Supa, Davila? Nice. I win. Nice. Alright. Let's do this. I just killed a rat. That was funny. I'm a little amused by that. Is chain lightning useful here? Probably a mistake. Let's interrupt that one that was at the distance there. Should probably be... no more dynamite. Oh, that's a little annoying. Okay, it's been interrupted. Good. I need to mark my targets better. I've done a bad job here. You replacing your weapon yet, On? Agreed on that. Yeah, this is fine. I got a whisper from a guildie asking if I replaced my weapon yet. Mon. And that's what I was replying to. Ooh, nice bow. Not useful for anyone here. But yeah. Okay, let's pull this guy. Probably should get Rockbiter back up. I feel as though the way to do this is get a Earth Shock on 2 targets. Maybe a Chain Lightning to pull, and then Earth Shock a target. This guy's got a nice mace to bring me, which is cool. Looking forward to that. I don't have any mana. There we go, I do have some mana. Sweet. Barely any mana. Very, very little mana. But it's almost enough. Alright, Earth Shock. It's hard to tank as a shaman without mana. I didn't realize just how important mana is for me. I mean, I do kind of know that, but it's the targeting doesn't help either, but yeah, so mana, big thing for tanks. Alright, let me drink up here real quick. Yeah, so I think, I mean, I enjoy holiday, Christmas parties, whatever you want to call them. I think they're generally kind of nice, but I find in science, in research, the university I'm at, you know, they'll shut down for the holiday. They have a longer break where packages don't come in. They don't, you know, I don't receive shipments. And then there's periods of time where then I'm gone maybe for a few days. Like I take some time off for the holidays. And then there's holiday parties that'll eat up an entire afternoon sometimes. And then there's like bad weather maybe one day and I get in late one day or something, and or some delivery is messed up. You know, all these things happen, and it seems like it's really hard to do research in December. It just seems like this is always, it's like a huge pain with like random things coming up and just delaying stuff a lot. And it's okay. This guy just pulled a lot of mobs that I was not ready for, but it's okay. We're gonna AoE him down, which is fine. It's a lot. Okay. Stabby stab. Sure. So I find December is probably the slowest month for research for me personally. And I think that's probably true for most scientists. I could be wrong. But, you know, it's just a lot. And I'm sure that I kind of wonder then, I've been in research almost my whole life. Like I said, I worked at like a grocery store, I worked at a hardware store, and I worked at Walmart for a while. But every other job I've ever held has been in research. So I don't really know what it's like outside of the research industry. Especially specifically academia, right? Like everything I've ever done has been in a university setting. So I don't really know if, you know, if you're an accountant and you work in an accounting firm, do you find that your, you know, month of December is really busy because, or like you don't get as much done? Or do you have to get the same amount done, but then you're just busier because you have holiday parties in the middle of it all? I guess with research, it's sort of self-guided. So I find if I make less progress, I don't necessarily get in trouble, right? Like it's not like I have to necessarily get it done on a deadline. It's kind of just my career that's in my own hands in this regard, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense. It matters. It's just not, I think, I don't know. There's lots of times I will stay late in December also to try and catch up because the holiday parties eat up so much of my time. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of everything. Let's drop a Mana Spring Totem and let's pull these guys. I hope this chains into something. It did, nice. And we pulled this, sweet, that's what I was hoping for. Let's throw that dynamite. Lightning Shield, pull a little extra aggro. And that's about the end of that. Let's kill those guys, okay, good. I think those things die from like one hit, those illusionary phantasms. Just a single hit I think takes them out. I don't have anything, I have no mana. I feel very feeble as a tank, as a shaman without mana. Whereas as a warrior, I feel like there's always something I can probably do. That must be a trick for shaman tanking. Like that must be one of the difficulties of shaman tanking, is that you have trouble with mana. Got him. I do think the mana Spring Totem is really nice. I think it's really useful here because we're getting, all of us are getting 4 mana every 2 seconds, so it's literally, I don't know, what did I say, 4 mana? 20 mana per 2 seconds across the group, although I guess the druid's not really getting any probably, or needing any, rather. But not bad overall. Let's pull this pack. We're definitely about to aggro this thing. Let's throw some dynamite. Okay. Pull this big guy. And as a warrior, and it's kind of interesting because as a warrior, I'm thinking about it. Not a warrior, sorry. As a druid, I want every mob to hit me because Thorn's buff is gonna generate more threat and give me more rage when I'm getting hit. Whereas with this guy, I don't really want to take damage. Like if they get Frost Nova'd, there's really no benefit to me taking damage to the face. Like it doesn't actually do anything good for me. I should almost just step away, I feel like. I guess if I have a lightning shield up, that could be the case, or if I have a shield spike, then that could be not the case, but yeah, otherwise, it seems like taking damage is not actually beneficial for me at all. I think. Yeah, it sounds right. Let's mosey on down here. Pull this guy. Should be an easy clear for the rest of the way. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did not mean... I don't know how we get this guy. Herbs is too low for moss, that's funny. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I've got threat from the 2 elite mobs, I don't know, and one of the non-elites. I'm not sure what else I can ask for here. Let's drop one of these totems. I have no mana, I'm trying. Okay, let's drink. Oh man, I am ready for a nap. I don't know why, just a little bit nap timey feeling. While we're drinking up, I'll quickly thank all my Patreon supporters, especially Timothy B, Chris S, and Luke D. They're my top tier supporters, which you've probably heard that phrase a lot now. I need to find a better term for my top tier supporters. I mean, I think I've got like cup of soup, bowl of soup, and soup kitchen are the tiers. So they're my soup kitchen. Maybe that's, I forget if that's the exact name for the tier, but I think I call it the soup kitchen tier, which I thought was kind of cute, but maybe that's not cute. I don't know. I find it fun. I made nightfin soup on my druid, and I linked it in guild chat because I finally got my cooking up high enough. And I just mentioned in guild chat, I was like, oh yeah, I got enough skill now, I can make nightfin soup. It's a really good soup. It's like, gives you 8 mana or 6 mana per 5 seconds. It's a really nice food buff. And so I commented on that, and someone's like, my character's name is Soupy, S-O-U-P-Y. So someone's like, oh, Soupy's making soup now. And I was like, yeah, I guess I am. Alright, well I just spent all my mana on totems, so that's okay. So, anyway, yeah, I made soup on Soupy, and I was like, that's kind of cool. I now have a theme for my characters. It's all soup related. There's a character named Soup, S-O-U-P, I think, on this server. And I think it's a character named Soup with 2 P's in the guild I'm in, which I find very funny. Not this guild, my other guild. So it sounds strange maybe to people. Oh, locked chest, boo. But I'm in one guild on this guy, my troll, Atalarion. How do you pronounce it? Atalarion. That's how I'd say it anyway. And then my druid is actually in a different guild. This guild is troll only, so it's kind of my role-playing guild. And the other guild is not troll only. It's a more active raiding guild. Resist, what a scumbag. As I pull everything. Dynamite. Zalt has to go. Well, we might do some more. We'll see if we can get someone else. If we can get a healer, then I'm down. Otherwise, I don't really care. And we can call it, and I can just go back to my open world stuff. Which is what I really enjoy anyway. Alright, let's drink up. I'm gonna throw on a lightning shield. We're gonna aggro. The druid's gonna aggro for sure. I was gonna say, druid is definitely gonna aggro, which is fine. It doesn't really hurt anything. Alright, what totem do I want down here? I don't really care that much. I need to heal though, badly. Druid face pull. Just want to make sure everyone knows that Druid pulled that, and that it was not me that rushed in. do a grounding totem. There we go. Took some damage off me. Like that villager's like, yeah, I'm low. Like, yeah, you're low, but you didn't have to like run down here. like I've ran dungeons as a low level character. I just don't run that close to mobs. I don't know. It's not a big deal. I just thought it was funny. I just don't want to die and lose my Onyxia buff. I think that buff's awesome, and I'd like to go use it in Hillsbred a little. Okay, so we need another healer, or we can end here. I'm fine either way. I don't really care that much. I don't want to wait a long time though. Like, I'd kind of rather just go back to Undercity, fly to Hillsbred, and why do we need DPS? Oh, okay. Let's call it then. Don't feel like searching for people, but good luck in RFK. I think a 28 Druid is quite low for Razorfin Crawl. Maybe I'm just like kind of overly nervous about levels for instances, but I don't really want to. I don't know. I don't really want to run an instance with the low level character because it's more work for everyone else, and I kind of think, you know, everyone else has leveled to 30, let's say for Razorfin Crawl, so maybe that guy should too. I don't know. He's like barely able to. He barely like made it out of the instance without dying. Anyway, it's not a big deal. I just personally wouldn't want to run that with them. I guess I should take a nice little screenshot. Oh, dang it. I thought I was out of combat. Alright, hold on. This should do it. Yeah. I want to take a little screenshot of Scarlet Monastery for the gram. A thumbnail. Whatever you want to call it. You know, I kind of want to kill that mob though. I don't know who this is. Like, literally have no idea who that was. I don't usually accept random invites from people when I'm killing a mob if I don't see the person, because I don't really want to share anything I might be getting from this. You know, I don't know if that's weird, but I mean, like, I'll invite them if I know it's a quest mob. This is not a quest mob. There's no quest for this mob. So I don't know why someone would invite me. 700 experience for that? Whoa. I know I've got rested experience, but still. Alright. Got our screen cap. I could kill these mobs easy for a while if I wanted to out here and just farm them. But 700 experience is a lot. I mean, I have like I said, it's rested experience, but still, it's a lot. It still feels like a significant amount for a mob that barely touched my health. I guess it's because I was a cloth wearer and I was interrupting most of its spellcast, so pretty easy. But yeah, let's go back to. This is actually nice because Voral's Wedding Ring. It's a quest we would do in Hillsbred. It's in Alterac technically, but it's near Hillsbred. It's kind of a nice quest to have, but I'm not flagged. Thankfully. I was like, I'm gonna get wrecked. But when I think about it, I think what I'm hoping to do is get to like 34 and then come back and do library. I think library would be really nice at 34. And then get the compendium with the fallen done, get the new shield, and then maybe get 36 to do armory, 36, 38 armory and cathedral, something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. What is this one? I forgot how to do this quest. We picked it up. Oh yeah, this is in Arathi. We're probably not going to Arathi for a while. I probably won't go there till like 38. And honestly, at this point, I think it's more likely that I'll level in Hillsbrid till 33, maybe 34, probably 33. And then we can go to back to 1,000 needles and do the Shimmering Flats quests that I want to do. That'll get us at least halfway from 30 to 30. That'll be like around 35, 36 by the time we do all that. And at that point, we could then go to Arathi. We go to Stranglethorn Vale. Like, it's not unreasonable at mid-30s. We could possibly touch into Tenaris. I just stuttered that. Tenaris. We could possibly touch into Tenaris. That's a really hard combination of words to say. Into Tenaris. I was saying like into Tenaris. Like into instead of into. But we could probably go into Tenaris around late 30s. I think it's more likely what I'm going to do is Hillsbrid for another couple levels, 1,000 Needles for another level after that, 35, 36, head to Stranglethorn Vale, level there until probably 38, 39 at least. Then probably Arathi after that for a little while, hit 40 there. Uh-oh. What can I do to this guy? Is this sapped? What is he? What happened to him? And that's a raid-geared paladin. I'm not going to be able to do much against him. Oh, wow. There's a couple of them. It's also a raid-geared mage, probably? Yeah, it's a mage hat piece. Oh, boy. Well, I'm glad we're not flagged. Flagged? Yeah. Alright, so that worked well. About an hour into our buff here. Exactly an hour into it. Let's go... Mooncloth bags. Mooncloth bag is 16 slot? I thought it was an 18 slot. Huh. You know my, maybe it's a Nixia hide bag is the 18 slot? There's an 18 slot in Classic, I thought. Maybe that's it. My druid has 3 16 slot bags. I got a 16 slot in a dungeon in like Blackrock Depths. I won Lower Blackrock Spire. I won that roll for it. Then I did the quest. You are Demon Rackleith, something like that. I did that quest, which was a long chain. It's the Fallen Hero of the Horde quest line. And then I did, I was soloing those elite mountain giants in Azshara, in the southeastern side of Azshara, and I killed one of those elite giants and he dropped a traveler's backpack. So I have, before I was 50, I was probably level 59. Yeah, I think I was 59. Before I was 60, I had 3 16 slot bags plus my backpack, so 4 16 slot bags. All three of which I got without purchasing them. You know, I found one in the open world, one for a quest, and one I got in a dungeon. So that was awesome. Getting that many 16 slots is really cool. At this point, I'd love to get 16 slots on this guy, but Mooncloth bags are really expensive, and I don't... Honestly, having this many 14 slots is pretty solid. I mean, this is pretty good. What I probably need to do soon is... My bags are getting really messy again. I need to go to the bank and drop off all the bars. I smelted some bars in between episodes too. But I need to smelt the iron ore too. I need to smelt all these things up. And then drop them off in the bank. I need to probably vendor some stuff, obviously. I need to train silk bandages. I really need to get those trained up, which I think I can, or probably could have enough skill once I finish a little more of the heavy wool bandages. But I need to do that soon, because it's kind of a waste to hold on to all this silk. I'm keeping it for some engineering recipes, but bandages are really useful, even as a healing class, and I should keep them skilled up. We're getting close to 150. When we hit 150, we can train to the next level. Or maybe even now we could do the training, but definitely at 150 we certainly can. So I'll need to do that soon. Yeah, sometime soon. That was a pretty nice run through the graveyard. 2 quick run through there. I got some good experience. Picked up that shoulder piece. Can't really complain. Got a new quest that we can do over here. And it's pretty good overall. Pretty happy with that. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's turn in our elixir quest over here, Elixir of Agony. I think they're... Is that what I'm turning in here? I forget what I'm turning in here. There's a quest... Oh yeah, it's the Battle of Hillsborough, duh. Let's turn that in, we get the follow-up, and this takes us... Oh, man. Okay, I'm forgetting. I forgot about this one. So we also have to go back. We've been in here already. I can probably solo this. But I think I might... Let me hit up the repair guy here and vendor off some of this stuff we don't need. I think one of these... Actually, I forget who the repair vendor is here, but let me vendor off stuff I'm not going to use. Yeah, okay, I can get rid of that. I guess it's everything that I'm vendoring off right now. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Alright, let's do this. Let's make 7 of these. We'll get rid of 1 stack of stuff out of my bags. I'll get rid of this cloth, this one here. I think we're going to stop here for today. Like, I'm thinking about what I want to do, and to be frank, this Battle of Hillsborough step's going to take a little bit of time, mostly just to transport, like to run over here, clear it all, run back. It's going to take a decent amount of time. I don't really feel like doing that right now. I think that will be our next quest, though. We'll do that next. Yeah. I think I have a good plan. I have so many ideas about how I could level. Something about just the process of thinking about how I want to level, that is... Let's get some rested XP. That is kind of exciting to me, and I really enjoy sort of theory crafting my character as I'm going through. Like, I know what I'm doing is not the most optimal. I know there are ways you could have the, you know, some perfectly optimal leveling route, and there's many guides on how to optimize leveling. What I do is not optimal, but within what I've kind of pulled up for myself on accident, just as I'm kind of stumbling through quests, I do like thinking about, okay, what quest do I have? What zone am I in? Where's my Hearthstone set? And what level am I? What can I do with that? And I find that a lot of fun. Oh, Desolus. Maybe that's where we could go after we get through here in Thousand Needles. That might make sense. I like that zone, actually. It's not amazing for quests, but I kind of like the zone, the ambiance. Okay. I think we'll stop here today. I think that I'm pretty happy with what we've done. We'll have our Nixia buff next time we come in, which is nice. This will be gone. My bags are getting stupid full again. It's disorganized. There's just so many things I have. But that's okay. That's okay. It could be worse. I'd rather have stuff than not have stuff. In WoW, at least. Anyway, let's stop here. So, I'm rambling. More than normal. That is all for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.